It didn't come up on my end, but that's okay. There it goes. Hi, Evan.
Hi, Amber. How are you?
Good. Well, first of all, thank you for doing this. Evan and I, full disclosure, Evan and I tried to do this the other day too, and I was having a lot of technical difficulties on my end. So thankfully, we have a very bright young man here who was able to record it and get it the right way. So thank you. But I want to introduce you. So this is Evan Haas. He heads up the junk removal division of Plains Moving and Storage, which y'all have heard of Plains. They're a big moving company here locally. They do local moves, but they also do cross country moves. But they decided recently to open a junk removal division of the moving and storage company, which is awesome. So I wanted Evan to tell us first a little bit like what you do there and what Plains decided to do with that division and how you guys kind of run it. Because I think this time of year is when everyone's starting to go, okay, New Year's resolution, time to clean out. We're simplifying our lives.
Yeah. So Amber, I appreciate you taking time out and let me talk to all of your fans out there.
My fans, I love it.
But but yeah, here at Plains, we were noticing a lot of customers of ours needing stuff removed either before or after their move, which we actually third partied out for the longest time until my boss was like, "What are we doing? We have trucks, we have manpower, we have professional crews. Let's get on this." So starting in May of 2022, we opened a junk removal division. So anyone, not just including our moving customers, but anyone around Cincinnati, Dayton, Columbus, Chicago, or Indianapolis that need any of these services. We go in, we take out anything that they need. We go into the house. You don't have to bring it into the garage like some of our competitors do. We will go basement up one floor, two floors, three floors, however many
Wow.
floors it is. We'll get whatever it is out of there as quick and easy as possible.
That's great. I mean, this was brilliant, first of all, because you guys are one of the biggest movers around here. And in fact, usually when people ask me, like, who do you know? I need a name of a good mover. Usually Plains is like top of my list because you guys have a good reputation too. So to have the junk removal aspect added onto it and have it like a one-stop shop is perfect. And like you said, most of your customers are going to be people who are moving, right? And they need to get rid of stuff. But there's so many people who still need this. I mean, I've had clients reach out to me because they had a family member who had passed away or needed to move into a nursing home, and now they've got to clean out their house. What did they do? It's like, who do they call? And this is perfect. And you guys work with a couple of trusted partners too, so you don't just throw it all in the landfill. So can you tell us a little bit about
Right.
that too?
Yeah, so we do like to donate items to local nonprofits. Our main two being New Life Furniture Bank and Habitat for Humanity.
Both
Um,
fantastic organizations too.
yeah, anything that is in good shape that can be used again for someone that needs it. We actually have a space carved out in our warehouse that we have weekly pickups from them. We switch on and off with who needs what. They send me kind of lists of what they're looking for,
Oh,
things
perfect.
like that. But the things that aren't in the best shape but are either metal, plastic, paper, anything that can be recycled. We do have two kind of scrap dumpsters that we have that doesn't go to landfill. It actually gets recycled, kind of melted, the whole recycling process for it. So we do try to keep as much out of the landfill as possible. It helps the customer's peace of mind. It helps the environment, and it also helps us because it actually saves us money on the dumpsters, considering each dumpster costs $600 to take out.
Yeah.
So we're not just saying it. We actually do it, and we enjoy doing it. It's awesome to see.
That is so, I love this. And also, like New Life Furniture Bank, which is right here in my hometown, Blue Ash, and they are not, they're a fairly new organization, but they are awesome. They're such a good, and then of course, Habitat, everyone knows Habitat for Humanity, which is great too. So, both really good organizations that y'all work with. And I mean, again, just a brilliant idea to do it. And And thank you. And how I would ask you this too, for customers who are looking for this kind of service, like do you recommend that they call you like how far in advance? How far are you guys generally booked out? And when you tell a customer to call about the junk removal and the moving, do you just say, hey, look, I need both? I mean, what's the deal there? How's the best way to like get a hold of everybody for that?
Yeah, so there's kind of two different processes. If they're calling for moving, that salesperson or that individual in the call center will bring up all of our accessory services that can help and will help. So that includes junk removal, if they need boxes, if they need packing service, if they want kind of a portable storage container put out, if they want to go that route. If they're calling for a junk removal, I would say depending on the season, if it's anywhere between March and September, I'd say 3 or 4 days notice would be ideal.
Okay.
Um, Anywhere in the winter months, it can be next day, it can be even same day. Um, with our capacity, we have 40 trucks alone in Cincinnati. So I've gone out on jobs. My colleagues in the office have gone out on jobs and our office closed. So most of us came from the trucks anyway, so it's not a big deal there. We try our hardest to make anything work. So if a last resort does come up and they need something removed right away, obviously we will try our absolute best to get it taken care of and get it taken out. But I would say 3 to 4 days in the summer and a day even in the winter.
Okay, yeah. I imagine your busiest months are the same times that real estate is busy, which is like March through September. That's when we usually pick up too. That's the
Yeah.
spring, summer market. Okay, so I know that you used to do some of the moving yourself too, and that you have been known to leave the office on days where it's been called for, and you're like,
Yes.
wait a minute, I thought I was in the office now. So I want you to tell me the weirdest thing that you've had to remove from somebody's house or move.
Yeah, there was a house a couple months ago that there was about a 100-foot sidewalk that kind of led out of the back, and it went about 20 feet into the woods. So obviously, my first thought is this is kind of weird.
Yeah,
Um,
why are they leading me here?
yeah, so I was a little nervous there. But we went out there. We had the shipper open up the door for us, and out came a stuffed animal, and behind it was a whole shed full of stuffed animals.
So
So
literally the whole shed is just stuffed. I mean, it's
it,
just like wall to wall stuffed
uh,
animals.
yeah, there was no space open.
Oh my God. Were they like
It,
Beanie Babies or just like
no,
random stuffed animals?
there were huge teddy bears.
Like they would something you'd win at a carnival.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean that's definitely something to compare it to.
That is
So
so bizarre.
yes, so we took all that out, and then as we were taking it out, the shed about fell over just because it was that old and
So basically the teddy bears were like holding up the shed.
e- exactly. Yeah, so we took all that, and that just kind of shows what we can do as well. It's not just household furniture. Anything that needs taken out, we
Carnival
can.
teddy bears. We'll get them.
Yes, I mean, if you call me, I might laugh, but we'll get it taken care of.
That's awesome. No judgment here. We're getting those out. That's great. Okay, so Evan, it looks like you put your contact information behind you, which thank you. That's awesome. Is that the best way to get a hold of you? Is just to call the main number there and ask for you?
That is, because like you mentioned before, I'm a busybody. I tend not to sit at my desk a lot. If someone needs help, I'm gonna go jump and help them. So that is definitely the best way to get me. 513-759-6000. Ask for Evan, and if I don't answer, just leave me a voicemail and I'll call back as soon as I can.
Oh, that's awesome. And also, Evan, congratulations. Evan is getting his master's degree, his MBA here at UC, right? Is it through UC? I
It's
forget.
Thomas More
Oh,
actually.
Thomas More. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I don't know why I thought UC. Sorry. So congrats, because he'll be graduating soon with his MBA. So you got a smart one here. Smart, helpful, and strong, apparently, moving all that crap out of there.
I try. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Evan. I'm going to put your contact information down in the email and on the comment section too. So if people want to get a hold of you, they'll be able to for asking questions. And thank you for everything that you all do and for the effort that you put toward recycling and reusing as many things as possible for those in need as well. So thanks for talking to me, Evan.
No, I appreciate it, Amber.
Take care.
Thanks.